Good morning, collective. Sorry about the outside noise. It's a little toasty. I hope all of you are doing well. Happy Saging of the Soul Sunday. I thought we'd pull some cards while our clothes are washing. Alrighty, what does the Cosmic Record Oracle want you to know today? What does the Cosmic Record Oracle want you to know today? Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit guides, universe. Can we please get some information here? What do you... Oop, that kind of flipped. We'll take that one. And this one. Okay. This one was sideways, too. So we'll just keep this one, too. Okay. Step back and release in order to honor yourself. There's something you need to take a step back on. Somebody or situation. And release the aspects of the situation that no longer serve you. This is showing the universe, showing your spirit team that you're actually honoring yourself. We honor and dishonor ourselves, obviously, in many ways. Let me just go back here. So the card is step back. You're being called to keep your distance so you can see the factors clouding your judgment. When you step outside the situation, you can uncover the truths hidden below the surface. Yeah, she's above some type of building here, looking into the moon. And then we have release. You're being called to break free from relationships and situations that restrict the growth of your soul. Every chain that doesn't align with your true value is holding you back from inner peace. And there's an owl here. And then the last one we have, honor yourself. Honor the effort you've put into reach your current height. Instead of solely focusing on what lies ahead, don't overlook your achievements. Be proud. Be proud, king. Or queen. For every success lies a multitude of persistent and efforts behind it. Multitude of persistence and effort behind it. Okay. So, like I said at the beginning before I read the cards, it's really time to take a step back away from a situation or a person so you can see it from a bird's eye view. There are some cords or ties or binds or some situations. This has kind of been like a common thing the last week or two, but it's been different aspects of releasing these people or seeing something hidden. So it's still coming up in different ways here. And so this is kind of giving a little bit, this part of the whole, like I said, the last couple of weeks, I've noticed kind of almost like a pattern with a message about people being unmasked, the truth being revealed, But every reading, it's a different aspect of this that's occurring. So this is more of a guidance, communicating from your ancestors, your spirit team, to kind of, sometimes we have to remove ourselves from people's energy to break free from that energetic cord so we can see with our eyes clearly. For some reason, maybe because you're too close to this person or you're too close to a situation, you're unable to see what's been clouded in your vision of what you're supposed to see with this person or this situation. That's why Spirit is saying, you really need to step back with this. There's something that you're not seeing. Oh, my nose is itching. And it's because your vision is clouded, you're possibly wondering how things haven't moved forward in your life or a certain situation or certain areas of your life. The vision is clouded because there's still cords attached to this person and this situation. And it's hindering your growth. It's hindering you from being able to see what's being hidden. So what do we need to see? Okay. So what is it? What is in the clouds? What's in the clouds that you need to see? Right now, there's no clouds out. We're seeing very clearly right now. Maybe you're getting ready to see something very clearly, but it's hindering your growth. And, there's resentment here. This person, this situation, hold on, let me roll this window a little bit. So it often festers, causing a desire for revenge. Let go of the past and find peace. Forgiveness, release, serenity. This person kind of has their sword down. Maybe the situation is like you haven't let go of it, or because of your resentment around the situation, you're having a hard time releasing it and forgiving it. And we're not going to go on the whole thing about forgiving people, because I have all kinds of readings about forgiveness. But you're so close to it possibly, and the festering of the resentment, the festering of the anger possibly could be the cord that's still attaching you to this person, this situation. You may have possibly already walked away from this person or the situation, excuse me, without having all the answers, without all the puzzle pieces, but you did it because you already were getting this feeling, right, that we've been talking about. You've already been kind of clocking somebody, right, or clocking something about a situation. You may not have all the puzzle pieces to it, but you left, or you removed yourself. So this is like, now that you have removed yourself, or going to be removing yourself, seeing it from a bird's eye view. When we detach from certain energies, we're able to really take a look at what was really going on behind the scenes. We all know that when you're in the midst of shit, it's hard to see what's going on, right? It's usually after the fact. Once we remove ourselves from people's lives or situations, we really get the clarity that we need. Once you get this clarity, or as the clarity is coming in, be mindful of the resentment, because having these emotions of resentment and anger, and as I shared earlier this week with somebody, anger is just a blanket emotion. There's always something under it. Jealousy, embarrassment, shame. Anger is just a surface level emotion. It's how we express something that we feel. And a lot of people don't want to admit it, but when you really think about, like, when you're angry about something, what's the underlying thing? Did you not feel heard? Or did you get angry because you didn't feel seen, or that you're jealous, or that you're envious, or things didn't go your way? It's like anger is a blanket emotion. But anyway, so if you're still having some resentment around the situation, or when the resentment comes up, this is also keeping this cord attached to this situation or this person. It's important, even when we remove ourselves from very difficult situations and from people that we thought were going to be in our lives the rest of our life, or for long periods, or have been in our life for a long time. There's a lot of emotions that go with that. It's like knowing you're doing the right thing, but it doesn't mean it makes you feel good, right? Most of the people that not all of them, but a lot of the people that I removed out of my life were hard decisions. I would just cut people off and then have to wait to deal with the emotions. So this may possibly what it may be for you, looking back at the people you've had to release or let go of. There possibly may still be this resentment, and that's the cord that's still attaching you to the situation that may be preventing you from seeing things fully as they're supposed to be seen. Something being highlighted is what I'm also being shown. What else do we need to know? Did I show you this? This is the resistance card. Keep that right there. In the bottom of the deck, we have Embrace the Void. So your true potential is waiting to be discovered. Emptiness, creative power, right? And so part of the void may be what you really feel about the situation or the person that you need to, or you already have walked away from. It's allowing yourself to take the action, but then kind of, I don't like saying backpedaling, I don't believe that, but backstepping, just to take a look back, to look at the emotions attached with it. You're allowed to be frustrated. You're allowed to be whatever emotion it is, right? This is not saying don't deal with those emotions, but it's like looking at them. So it's like dealing with the emotion is digging underneath the root cause, right? It's like digging the root out so you can look at it and like, okay, why I replant myself, I need to make sure that this root is clean and clear, free of debris. That's why we don't put mulch all the way up to the trunk of a tree, because it suffocates it and it makes there to be disease and like really bad things for trees. Like when it's the mulching companies and landscape that tell you to put like this pile to go around the trunk of your tree, it's not good. It suffocates it. So I don't know, we're going to need to hear that. But anyway, I'm trying to rush because we're almost out of time. But it's embracing this void. And just because you're dealing with the emotional piece things doesn't mean you're backtracking. It's making sure you dug all the gook out. You know, when they pop a cyst, or, you know, you see those pepper things. I've been watching a lot of those lately, and they make sure they scoop everything around at the sack, right? Making sure you're getting a sack of it. That's funny. Yeah. So go into the void and feel the emotions and look at the resentments or any other residual emotions you may have regarding this situation or this person that you've walked away from, or that you will be walking away from. Thank you. I hope you're healthy and happy and full of joy. I truly do. May you love and be loved. Heal. Don't harm.